Hello and blessings, beautiful souls. Avalon here, and I am delighted to be able to come to you live from my little witch's cottage, which is in a state of disarray at this moment in time due to the fact that I have been literally inundated with work. And I'm just having such a good time here, but I really do need to come through and have a big clean out. So I just recently I was gifted as a Christmas present a new camera. So I've got new camera equipment boxes over here. I've got books everywhere, fountain pens, like stuffs. I've got the stuffs, basically. So hello, Gargoyle Mistress. Hello, Susan Gretz. I'm just going to wait for a little bit until anyone wants to jump on because this was very, hey Lou, how you going? This was very impromptu. I do have my ring light, so I'm going to be sort of like looking down. Otherwise, look what happens. It's weird, isn't it? Hi, Ancient Visions. How are you? And so I wanted to check in with you to see how you're all going and to touch base with you and to let you know what's been going on with me. I have been very, very busy because of so many different things, and I'm very blessed to have been this busy, honestly. It is not a complaint. It is I finally found my purpose kind of, I'm so busy, it's amazing. But it occurred to me that this year, as I'm doing all of these readings, it occurred to me, and this was through conversation with a friend, that I think I've done close to 10,000 tarot readings, which is a ridiculous. And I'm not a person to count, but she did a very simple calculation for me. I've known her for like what feels like almost 2 lifetimes. And she did a very simple calculation. And she's like, when you started reading for me when you were like 16 years old to now, like imagine how many readings you've done. And I'm like, I can't, I don't keep count. I just don't keep count. And so it's hypothesized. So it's amazing. Hi, Tempe. Hi, Hermitess. I was listening to Rune Soup at work and they mentioned you. Ah, it's funny that you should say that, Lou, because I'm actually heading over to Gordon's for a barbecue today. And if you saw his astrological forecast video, you'll know that Austin is here as well and his wife, Caitlin. So we're all going to go and catch up because, you know, we're just going to have a family barbecue and I may do a little video here and there, but it's really just a little bit of downtime for us creators, and it's going to be fun. So the kids are going to be up here shortly to cook some pizzas because we're having barbecue, taking over some drinks and beers and stuff like that. And the kids and the hubby are going as well. Yeah, they were really great, weren't they? Hi, Rose and Winter. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Gargoyle Mistress. Sorry, got to go. Glad to see you. So busy. See you later. And Raven Song, hi Raven Song, how you going? I was just reminiscing about you the other day, Raven Song, and your crone oil. Oh God, what I dubbed at least to be your crone oil. It's absolutely beautiful. Loved it. Still one of my favorites. Cherry Chapstick, been watching Owl Moon, and she mentioned you in a video. Oh, that's so nice. I had no idea. Has she uploaded a new video, has she? I hope so. I do love watching her. She's a darling. So things that have been going on, I just wanted to touch base with you and sort of just check in and see where everyone's at. I'm going to be doing a live Bonestone Bash next week, and both Anna and Alora are going to be joining me for that. I'm going to set a date soon. And I've just got to lock in one more time schedule. Alora and I, despite the fact that we're in the same country, there is a time difference still of about 3 or 4 hours there. And yeah, there's stuff going on everywhere, isn't there? So no, old one. Oh, okay, an old one. Right. I love it. Still have a lot in stock. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's beautiful. Oh, yes. So one of the things that have been going on recently is that I've had an influx of readings at the end of the year. And this is the case for a lot of readers and definitely for me because I do offer a Your Magical New Year Ahead reading through my Etsy store. And I gifted a $20 coupon to my top tier and Patreon for that. So I've been inundated with readings and it's been really, really positive. So I've got lots and lots of those to do. And I've just been really in the mood to zhuzh around my Etsy store and just change the style of readings that I'm offering and doing the things that and really offer more of what I love to do, which is a lot more spirit work. Now, if you happened to tune in to Spread This Witches, then you will know that I've had an evolution within my reading style. And this is something that has come about very naturally, very organically. And it really does coincide well with my back to the roots that I'm doing at the moment. And yesterday I had finished back-to-back readings, and I got a WhatsApp live call from my family overseas, and they were showing me the terreiro, my coven stead there, which is very, very old, folks. I'm so proud of it, and you would have seen it in some of my videos when I went back to Rio, so they're all still on my channel if you ever want to have a look. But I can tell you in all honesty, it looks so different, and as soon as I saw that, I just got this richness of revival energy come coursing through me, put a big smile on my face, and I felt very positive. I was also able to sit with the High Priestess on WhatsApp, which is the benefit. And we had a nice big video chat about some of the things that are going on. So I have an air board to do, and I have some magical workings to do as well, to really help to connect me further with my roots, with my practice. And I have that High Priestess on speed dial, and yeah, so it's beautiful, and it was so nice to connect with my family and just to be reminded that, they still make space for me over there, and they still have such a fondness of mentioning me and bringing me into sacred space over there, and I never miss out. I just, for the longest time, I actually felt like I missed out, but thank you to technology for bringing us that little bit closer, because I never do miss out. Who have I got here? Out of the Ashes. Happy new moon. Happy new moon. I almost did a live or a pre-recorded new moon reading, but I ended up on a live video call with my family overseas yesterday, and it took up so much time that by the time I was done, I'm like, I'm drained. I was transcribing everything and trying to determine the name of specific herbs and decide where I'm going to get lamb's milk and goat's milk and just freaking semolina and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, it was... That's why I seldom open that door, and I'm going to be laughing about that with Gordon this afternoon, no doubt. Hello, Connie. Hello from Seattle. Enjoy the videos and unboxings. Happy holidays. Oh, lovely, Connie. Thank you. I'm in Yakima, WA. Nice. I don't know where that is, but is WA Western Australia? Because there's a couple of other WAs. Can't wait to see your deck. Me too. I'm so excited. And so I am going to be doing a Bonestone Bash with Anna and with Laura. So that's happening. And I really wanted to be able to talk to you guys about, about some of the things that I'm going to be offering for Christmas over in Patreon. And before I do this, I just want to preface this by saying I'm not trying to farm for people right now, okay? I'm just letting you know, because I was spoken to very, very interestingly the other day, going, nobody knows what you're doing over there. And then somebody did sign up, and they went, I had no idea what you were doing over here, and now I see. How come you've never mentioned this? And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do this. I feel icky doing it. I feel icky mentioning it. I'm not great with personal advertising. It's just, anyway. So what I'm doing here is I went away to Melbourne with Gordon of Rune Soup. And Austin and his wife, Caitlin, were all present at an event called So Below, where we were talking about talismanic magic, where we were talking about talismanic magic and all this other, beautiful magical sigil stuff and astrological timing stuff. And it was really, really interesting. And so what I'm going to be doing is, what Gordon did for me was careful, light. Don't open that door. There is a light. What Gordon did for me is we filmed the whole thing. He took his Canon down there, and I took my Canon down there, this little bad boy. And they're intruding on my space. So I was able to video the entire talk, and Gordon edited it, and he fixed the audio on it, and he gifted it to me, and I'm going to be gifting it to my top tier in Patreon. So they'll get the full 90-minute talk on astrological timing by both Gordon White and Austin Kopic, who is a master of Hellenistic astrology. And we talk about ways to really harness astrological timing and pour it into your practice and really amp up your spiritual practice. there's a little talk there of Caitlin's sphere and sundry, which she makes astrological concoctions in accordance with Hellenistic astrological timing and stuff like that. So they're the things that I'm going to be offering over on the top tier of my Patreon over there. And also I've started a new thing with my card slinger tier where I'm going to be doing the medicine and the madness of individual tarot cards. So that I did my first one on the 5 of Pentacles for December, and it's like 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Who knew I had so much to say? But it's very personal and it's very conversational, and it's something that I do in the context of this is the story that I have cultivated with it. It's not from a book. It's not from like what other people are saying about the card. It's my own personal, intimate workings with a card and the medicine and the madness of that card. And other things that are going on are the fact that, well, I'm solidly off-grid and I'm living here and I'm still creating, and I'm having a very good time of that at the moment. And I really want to do a few more active live Google Hangouts. And I'm going to be introducing to the Card Slinger tier conversations, fun, happy, informative conversations with tarot creators and tarot professionals. And I've got 2 lined up. Benabelle's one of them, of course. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that over there as well. But I'm going to try and bring some of that to YouTube as well. So I don't want you to feel like if you cannot go over there and support me in that way, that's totally fine. I don't want you to miss out altogether. So I do drag a few little bits and bobs across. Now, one more thing before I go, because my family's outside waiting to use the oven. I just uploaded a video of the Naked Heart Tarot, and I had a world of editing issues with that happen. And so the video actually finishes at 15 minutes, but the background crackling stuff just keeps on going for another 15 minutes. And I worked on that and I didn't even see that it did that. So that's a Mercury retrograde thing, and please do forgive me. That's what's happened there. I shan't apologize for it anymore. So that's basically it. I kind of got derailed in my thought process. And I also, for the Coven of the Witch Weaver, if you're a member of my Coven, then just know that I went live on the Coven this morning and I talked all about New Year charms, how to fashion a New Year charm, how to do an ablution and an honoring bath, and things of that nature. So there are things on there for you, and I'm going to be doing a lot more on the wind up to the new year, because I want everyone to be able to wind up or wind down the new year in proper witchy style, muggle or not, you know what I mean? So I've got things happening over there, and I'm also going to be, I'm almost completed with my YouTube giveaway stuff. I have been cultivating stuff, all handmade witchy pagan stuff for YouTube for a big giveaway. It just occurred to me this morning, thanks to my family, that I reached 12,000 subscribers, and that's really nice. And I'm really quite heartfelt, touched and moved that anyone would even subscribe to me to begin with. Honestly, I didn't even believe that this would happen. So, yeah, I want to be able to give a little to my beautiful Patreon subscribers and to my beautiful YouTube subscribers. And I want to make sure that I come here on YouTube where it all began for me, and just honor YouTube with a really fat giveaway, some really awesome stuff that I'm giving away. So I can't wait to be able to show you that. So, and if anyone cares, right now we're reading Chaos Protocols for my book club on Patreon, and we are going to be starting Sandra Ingram's Soul Retrieval book in January of next year. So if you want to jump in for that. One more thing that I was going to say about Patreon is that I'm going to structure things very differently next year, meaning that if you want to learn something specific or spend a little bit of time with me over there, that you can, and I will definitely tell you, we're doing this for this month, we're doing this for that month, or this for this 6 weeks, because you don't have to continuously pledge on Patreon. You can just come on, pledge for what you want, and then cancel your pledge and then come back if there's something else that you want, or you can follow me successively over there because you just enjoy the flow of consistent content. So that's something that I wanted to touch base on. So there you are, a little self-promotion for myself, and also a little love and attention over there for you guys. Professor Magongo. Yeah, congrats. All right, beautiful souls. Well, I have to go because the family is outside and we are making pizzas. So much love, many blessings. Go and check out everything that I've been creating at the moment. You will not believe how much I'm doing over on Patreon. It was estimated that I do 34 videos a month over there. And that's not including any meditations, any audio meditations that I'm doing either, or any of the videos that I do on YouTube. So that's an added extra. So I do create quite a bit. And in case you didn't know, and I don't count any of the lives that I do on any of the Facebook groups associated to Patreon in that. So I'm making close to 40 videos a month. So just imagine that. Let that marinate around in your head. That's not counting any of the the dozens of tarot readings I do in a week. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm doing a lot of videos, so I'm very busy. So much love, many blessings. Mwah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Look after yourselves. I'll hope to pop in there again soon and give you some lovely like little stuffs. Okay, see ya.